Hey everybody. I'm back. What's up, everybody? Let me just get this one thing. Some crackers. That kind of party. Cheers. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back. You see the title. You see what we're talking about today. Okay? This is a little light conversation because you already got other lives that I'm about to do, but sometimes I just want to see what I need to say. Good evening, everybody. What's up, people? It's 6:40 over here in New York City, right? And today we're talking about how, people don't want to see you leveling up in life. A lot of haters out there. I don't know about you, but I got me some haters. You got any haters? Man, when you got some haters, that's when you know you're doing something right. Doing something right, people. Gotta have a few haters. You know? Okay. Look. Bless your mom. Okay. What was I saying? All right. Every time I drop something, I don't like when I drop something. Okay. We're talking about life. This is adulting, okay? Let me ask you something. All right? Have you ever felt like every time you try to level up, there's something or someone in the way? Not once, not twice, but every single time. Every time you try to do something, there's somebody in the way. You try to start something, there's a rule. You try to grow something, there's a restriction. You try to become independent, and somehow a door gets smaller. Just get smaller. At some point, they tell you, this is for your safety. For your safety. Rules, right? They're made to keep you safe. And I tell you, man, no. No. All right? Tonight, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. It's early to me, too. Look. At some point, you got to start asking yourself, why does it feel like the more I try, it's not working? The more you try to not see that there's a system going on, the more you try, the harder life gets. There's a system. Some people call it an algorithm. They're going to make sure. They're going to make sure that you suffer. Right. And I'm going to tell you, look, I want you to think about this. Every time people find a way to stand on their own, something changes. Something. Okay? You learn a trade, and suddenly it's oversaturated or underpaid. Just finished school. Wow. No longer needed now. You try to build a business. Here comes the fees. Yeah. Taxes, rules, licenses. You don't have your license? Oh, you was going to cook some food. Oh, you know how to cook that tendonism. You don't have your food license? Certification? The loan? You have any backing, support? Oh. It's all these things. You try to grow your own food, right? Try to grow your own food. Now there's regulations, zoning, more restrictions, okay? And I'm not saying everything is evil. Excuse me. I'm saying, why does independence always come with an obstacle? But dependence is always available. It's easy to struggle. It's easy to stay stuck. It's easy to need. But try not needing anything. And watch how complicated life gets. This is the part people don't want to hear. It's like playing a game where every time you get close to winning, as soon as you get close, they move the hoop. They move the hoop. Oh, you figured out how to make money? New rule. Oh, you figured out how to save? New expense. Oh, wow. You figured out how to grow? Restrictions. Look. Now you're not just working hard. You're chasing something that just keeps shifting. They don't, and then they're going to blame you. It's your fault. You're not working hard enough. You're only doing 40 hours a week. It's not going to get you anywhere. You need more discipline. It's your fault. You're not disciplined. If you were more disciplined, you'd get it done. And then they'll just tell you, you know what? You just need to try a little harder. But nobody's asking why the finish line keeps moving. And here's where it gets real, people. Because if people aren't fighting the system, they're fighting each other. Arguing, competing, hating, jealous, envy, stealing, lying, borrowing, cheating, all distracted. Because a distracted person doesn't build. A divided group doesn't grow. And if there's peace, if there's any peace, programs will close, opportunities will disappear, spaces will get taken away. Anything that actually brings structure, growth, or unity, somehow, it doesn't last. Not here. It doesn't last here. Nobody says anything. Now listen, okay? I'm not here to tell you that you're powerless. That's not the message, okay? The truth is, a system can only use you if you don't see how it works. Look, because once you see the pattern, you stop playing the same. You stop playing the same way. You move different. We still play. Just play a little differently. Right? So, what do you do? What do? You have to shift the power. You stop expecting the system to make you whole. Stop expecting this system to make you whole. Stop expecting them to make you healthy. Stop expecting them to make you to solve your problems. Don't expect anybody to solve your problems. They're not really going to help you all the way through. Just enough. Just enough. You only get a sip of water. You don't get to quench your thirst. It's not designed for that. You stop waiting for permission to grow. You can't get into that school, so what? You know what they did back in the days? They read those books anyway. You don't tell me what I can read, what I can learn, and what I need to do to get there. Certifications only matter if you tend to take care of people. Use it for your own benefit. There's many ways to use knowledge. A lot of times people go to school just to teach. Not that that's small or anything, but I'm telling you, knowledge is power. They can tell you can learn a lot of things you never know when you're going to need it. Don't let someone put you in a box, okay? Stop waiting for permission. You need to stop thinking stability is the same as freedom. Stability is not the same as freedom. You need to start moving smarter. Multiple skills, multiple ways to earn, multiple ways to think. Because if one door closes, you're not stuck. Okay? You're not stuck. Okay, people? And let me leave you with this. All right? If every time you try to become independent, something pushes back, that's not a coincidence. Okay? But that doesn't mean you stop. That means you get smarter. Quicker, slicker. Okay? Because the goal was never to be comfortable. The goal is to be free. Okay? Now, you have endless options, people. Don't put yourself in a box. Find ways around situations. Find ways to find resolutions. It's a resolution. You know, like I was saying earlier, people always find a problem and every solution. When every day, look for a way to make your life better than it was yesterday. Figure out how to get what you need in this life that you're living. This is your life. You're living this life. What you want in this life, you deserve it. Find ways to get it. See what you have to do. And you know, we already started talking about, if you look at the Rod Maxon episode, about making a list. Making a list and start checking off things, the small things, the medium things you could do. And then the big things that, you know, there's levels to get somewhere. You know, you want to write a book. First you got to write, right? Then you got to edit, right? Then you got to look into publishing. And guess what? You can self-publish too. You go straight to Amazon, all this stuff. Endless options. You know, this is our life. We have to live this life. Okay? Find ways to do things. You want a garden? I don't know where you live. Or, you know, ain't no garden over here. But I could go to the park. I could garden. Or I could put a little potted thing out there, you know? Life is what you make it. And there are rules. But there's always a way around the rules. You see that lawyers all the time. They have people on their case or whatever. And they're not the most... It's like, man, take him behind bars. He did it. He looked like he did it. But there's ways around things, you know? Like, when people have rules, there's so many ways around it. You have to read it over and over again and find out where you can still do what you need to do. And then on top of that, if you don't even feel comfortable, move around. Me personally, I don't follow all those rules. I do what I want to do. And I wish somebody would stop me. That's insane. I'm not trying to go out to I'm not trying to go outside with a white coat on and start doing booty injections and calling myself a doctor or anything like that. But within the realm of possibility, focus there with what you can do. Think about what you can do right now. If there's a dream that you have, an idea or a passion that you have right now, think about that. What's holding you back? What's stopping you? What's in your way? Because I guarantee you, you're going to go out in this world and you're going to be asking people to help you find your dream, complete your dream, and they're not going to be there to help you. No, a lot of times people don't want to help you, but there's information out there. We got to do a little more research, people, and find what we're looking for. If you're a funny person, go do some stand-up comedy. You don't know how many people would love for you to entertain them. If you will you they'll pay you. They need some entertainment. They having a birthday party. Their wife just turned 35 years old. They was going to get a clown. They didn't know it was a comedian out there. But they don't know you exist until you put yourself out there. So start thinking about ways to get things done, and taking the steps, because there's always going to be rules. There's always going to be something to block you from doing this and doing that. But don't stop there at that block. Figure out how to get over it. And keep going. These ideas don't just come into your head for no reason. Keep going. Man, that's just my opinion, people. All right? Just keep going, all right? If this made you think a little different, just a little different, stay with me, people. Okay? We go deeper and deeper on this channel. So click the link down there and subscribe, all right? And follow me. It's Queen Showtime, all right? I'll see you guys later, all right? And stay lit, stay true. All right? This is Queen Showtime, people. Later, guys.